Yes.
People are gonna
Damage is gonna be off.
You need to put damage on.
Oh, no,
Damage
sorry.
must be
I'm
full.
fixing that now.
Rico, are you streaming?
Posting
Yeah,
all
just look at the
Okay.
car
lenses now.
setup
Wait,
on.
is this
interesting. So none of the guys are out yet. Usually a lot of guys are quite eager to get out there almost immediately, to get their times on the board there. So it's quite interesting. It is definitely quite an interesting one right now. But yeah, let us have a look and see what happens today. So yeah. Ooh, okay. This is a lot of oh, there we go. We got a few guys coming out right there. We have Reynolds coming out just now, and followed by a Ferrari. So let us see. Chances are it's Kaiser in the Reynolds, and Skietsky in the Ferrari, or could be Drum. Oh, so it looks like it is Drum on the Ferrari going out there on his out lap, and oh, it is Ark in the Reynolds. That is definitely going to be one heck of an interesting one right here. As you see, Drum is one of the quick drivers from this tier 2. Yes, let's go! Definitely from G-Punk out there. Yes, you're definitely going to get going right now. It's going to be one heck of a rocker of a quali session we're going to have, most probably. And we're going to have an epic race. Definitely. So yeah, I'm definitely sure we're going to have an epic race today, as we have a really tight turn 1. Will we have a lot of guys who are eager to get themselves out there into a good position in that turn 1, or will they play it nice and safe and have good sportsmanship to say coming through to the turn 1? So let us, okay, Ark going back into the pits right there. I thought he would be alright, let's just get on board right here with Drum, and he's about to start his hot lap, and let's go. Alright, so nice good entry right there on that first corner. That is definitely looking real good right there for him, carrying out a lot of speed. That is what we are looking for the whole entire time, just carrying out a lot of speed out of the exit of the corner right there, giving you a faster time going through. A really good exit right there without having to burn the tires a little bit too much. Going through that medium speed left-hander right there. It's a little bit, the entry was not as good as it would have liked to see, but it didn't carry out a lot of speed, even going down towards the S turns right there. So let us see how he does going through. Ooh, losing the back end of the car right there of those medium compound tires. Clearly he did not get his tires nicely shaked up, but let us have a look and see. We are now on board of Michael Lee, but I just saw one of the cars right there. So let's try get on board of Tris. He seems to be on his hot lap right now, as he does definitely get that first sector as being the fastest for him. So let us have a look and see how he does throughout the whole entire thing. Yeah. Oh yes, very much sus. Who's sus? Oh Scott, who is sus? Trust me, nobody's sus here. Ooh, Jock doing a 104 on soft compound tires. That is one blistering time right there. Let us have a look and see if anyone's going to be able to beat that. Whoa! Yeah, getting a tip of his tire into that gravel right there, and managing to keep it under control. Getting out with a lot of speed there as he goes through the last corner, the Red Bull Mobile corner. Let's see how he does right here. Ooh, Tris taking pole position for 106. Not bad at all. He's most probably going to try it out again. Yeah, most probably it is sus that the guys are taking medium compound tires to do this quali, but you'll never know, you know. But yeah, let us have a look and see if we have anyone. Okay, so Ark is currently on his out lap, and he's now starting his hot lap. Let us see now, will he be able to keep the car under control on the last corner right there, or will he just have the same, he'll suffer the same fate going through that last corner? But now let us have a look as he goes through these corners here in the first sector. He approaches the corner quite well, the slow corner, staying in gear 2, avoiding that wheel spin, having the fastest first sector right there for him. So that is definitely looking on the upside for Ark. So really good entry going through there. Wow, such good exit right there, keeping a lot of speed going through this medium speed left-hander, maximizing the track by going straight on to the chicane right there. Now it's really good for him right there. Oof, nice, definitely nice for him. But looks like he might be able to get a really good time this time. Let's have a look and see. Right, so he did invalidate his lap. So let us have a look and see how he does right now. That is a blistering exit right there. He most probably will get a purple sector for this first sector right here, going up to Ramos corner right here. Oof, managing to get the car nice and tidy, clipping that apex quite well. No wheel spin or anything at all. Just no drama. Just a really good acceleration going out of the corner right there. Let us have a look at this entry right here as he manages to keep it nice and tidy, going towards the rush corner right here, and managing to carry out a better speed. Had to back off the accelerator right there just to get the car into the corner and staying in 5th gear just to avoid unsettling the car through the corners right there. So that's a really good clip right there of the apex, and managing to keep the car nice and tidy going out of the exit right there of the Red Bull corner. Oof. Gets himself a 105 right there. That is a really nice lap. I'm a little bit, as you say, it's sus, hey? Look at the times right here as he gets a 105 on mediums, while we have our leader of a 104 on softs. So could be the difference in tire choice, maybe a 1 second difference, or he's just holding back, trying to see how the other guys do. But anyways, now let us try get on board with Paradox as he is on his out lap right now. As he gets his tires, will he be able to get his tires nice and toasty right here, or will he just Kaiser getting a 105, like almost breaking into 4 with those medium compound tires. Oof, that's looking really good for him right there. So whoa. Right now, let us get on board now with Paradox. Let's see how he does on his flying lap. Will he be able to manage to get a really blistering good time going out of the exit on the last corner right there, carrying a bit of speed, short shifting into the high gears. That is quite interesting there. That might make him lose a bit of speed, managing to keep the car nice and tidy through the turn 1 and going up the hill to Ramos corner. Let us have a look and see how he does on this slow corner right here. Will he be able to make sure he gets a really nice clean exit without having to have a lot of wheel spin, and manages to keep it nice and neat right there, going through the DRS zone as we can see right now, going towards the Scholars Gold corner, managing to keep it nice and tidy there. Could go a little bit faster, but he does manage to keep it nice and tidy. Not really using the full width of the whole entire track, so he will definitely lose a lot of speed, but let us have a look and see. Will he be able to catch up that speed right here on these corners right coming up right here now? Oof. Second to last corner, will he be able to clip that apex nicely? And he definitely does, keeping the car nice and controlled, managing to clip the apex again and getting onto the sausage without having to invalidate his lap, and he manages to get himself into the points position, which is 8th place. That is really good coming from Paradox right there. But that is quite interesting, as we have a lot of guys who are, Scots. You know what, these guys have different ideas of strats. Okay, so I am not sure why mediums, but it looks like it's the popular tire choice currently of doing the hard lap. So most probably they're gonna go medium, going towards from medium going towards maybe soft. I don't know. It's quite an interesting question right there. But yeah, definitely done a really good job of those mediums right there. But let us have a look and see if we're gonna catch any of the other guys like Lucius right here. Let's get on board with him as he is currently on his out lap. He's definitely gone out of a set of softs. His fastest time was on softs, so that is quite interesting. Giving some space right there to just that is quite interesting. I don't know what these guys are up to right here, so suspiciously doing something. definitely. If you do that, I'll be impressed, Scott. If you go medium softs, I will be impressed. And look, you gotta make sure those mediums last long because this track, dependent on your setup, I don't know what kind of a setup you have. It might be quite aggressive, but if you got a really aggressive setup, then those mediums might not last. But you know what? It's all also dependent on you and how you drive. So yeah, let us have a look and see how the mediums turn out compared to the guys who went to the softs. Look, we have Michael Furey, who's managed to do a 104 on mediums. So yeah, that is quite an interesting one right there, coming from Michael Furey right there. So now we have he's still on board with Lucius, and he's just managed to have a really good exit right there in the first corner. Let us have a look and see how will he do coming through to the second corner and managing to read. Oof! Oh, short shifting right there to avoid any wheel spin, keeping the car's momentum going really nicely there with low gears throughout the corner. That is definitely looking super fast for Lucius right here. Man, ooh, really nice braking right there. He could have used a bit of the track to give more speed on the exit, but locking up the wheels there on the entry, looking good still in good shape. Having that second sector for himself on purple, that is definitely super good for him right here. But let us have a look. Ooh, slip. Ooh, managing to lose the back end of the car and hitting the barrier right there towards the pit entry. Oh my god, that must be terrible for him, as he was on a roll to about to set a really good fast lap right there. So, woo, that must be really tough for him. I have a feeling what these guys are doing is set the fastest time with mediums, so they can start with mediums. But you know, you'll never know what can happen. Like if you look at the times right here, ladies and gentlemen, they are super close. Alright, obviously 1 and 2 are gone, and they've gone into sub fives there, but that'll be one heck of a tight race right there. But we have guys like Kaiser and Garburst. Let's call him Stir. Okay, Garburster. Okay, that's quite an interesting name right there. They're in full position. I'm not sure how to really pronounce that, but we'll call him Gar. Let's put it that way. Let's actually call him Gar for now, as maybe right after this whole entire race, we'll just find out how to actually pronounce his gamer tag or whatever name he's put out there. But definitely, this is going to be one hell of an interesting race. As you look at the times right there, between 3 and 4, super close with those soft compound tires. I'm finding it a little bit interesting how Kaiser, Ark, managing to get himself off the soft compound tires all the way up to second place, going sub 0.4, well 0.5. That's looking real good right there. So I mean, as you can see, there are still people trying to see how fast they can go. Gerbster, yes, thank you very much, G-Funk, definitely Gerbster. Oh my god, yeah, that's quite an interesting ride right there. But yeah, let us get back onto this right now. We have Lucius again on his outlap. It looks like he wants to get himself right up top there. So, yet again, we have Michael in pole position, just like last week, followed by Ark and Jock. So, that sounds really cool. I don't know if Ark will be able to manage a faster time, but that's quite interesting that Michael, once again on the final corner, Lucius doesn't keep the car intact. So now he starts his hot lap. Let us see how he does right now. Will he be able to get a really good time on this first sector to get purple, to give him that edge towards the end and be a little bit more cautious on the last 2 corners of this track? But let us see how he does coming through to the second corner here. We'll be able to carry out a lot of speed. Managing to do the same thing, going through at low gears in the middle of the track, and managing to get himself out without having a lot of wheel spin. That is looking real good for him right there, as he carries out a better speed, short shifting the car there to avoid any wheel spin. but not using the full width of the track, and he's not getting a lot of speed out of it. So he could carry out a bit more speed of that other corner that he just went through. But we'll have a look and see how he does right here. Right, as he goes down to the Red Bull Mobile corner, how will he do right now? Having a really good exit right there, keeping it nice and tidy. Will he be able to get himself up top there? And, ooh, just managing to just move up a few places. That is not looking good at all for him, as he was on a hot lap previously before his spin out. He was on fire. So he's going to have to just settle for that or try again later. So that is definitely not looking good for Lucius right now, as he most really will try to take a lap again to try and resolve this whole entire issue with his time. Oof, Götze has moved from midfield, getting himself really nice and close to the top 3 right there. So we're seeing a lot of guys just moving. Amarula. Amarula for what, Scott? What do you want a Amarula for? That's quite interesting. But yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, it's unfortunate that we can't really catch everybody on really good fast laps, but we will try to get ourselves on board with guys who will be able to show us some really good laps. But yeah, here we have Rascal trying to do this with the soft compound tires. Currently they've done no laps at all. So will he be able to... Ooh, Kaiser! Whoa, that is interesting. Going sub 0.4. Like, what the hell is that? But hey, you know what? He was super close with those medium compound tires. Now he's managed to get himself, with the softies, managed to get himself that pole position. Will Michael be able to take the pole position from Kaiser? We'll have to see and find out. Now we're on board of Rascal as he goes through towards the second corner, going all the way up with some DRS. Will he be able to get a really good entry? Ooh, nice there on the braking zone. Managing to nick that apex quite well, but he did go into neutral, which is quite interesting right there. He must have not been able to count his downshifts, missing them just by one. Really good entry there, managing to use that exit quite well to gather a lot of speed going out of that corner. That is definitely what we're looking for right there, as he goes down into 5th gear, going through the high speed corners, well, medium speed corners, and exits quite well without any drama at all. Going into the rent corner, will he be able to clip that apex? And doesn't, but stays nice and tight and manages to open up that last corner right there, and getting a lot of speed going towards the end, and he manages to get himself nothing at all. So his current base time is still going to stay the same. He did not manage to go faster. Now that is definitely the end of the quali session, as we have Kaiser right up top there in first place, but just managing to be just a tad bit away from Michael, who's in second place right there. He was a tad faster, but you'll never know how this is going to turn out during the race. We'll have to see how this goes. And then Tris, oh, that's an interesting one right there. We haven't seen Tris up top for a long time, but Tris is in 3rd place. That is looking really good for him right there. So hopefully he can manage to keep the 3rd place going throughout the race. But we'll have to see how this goes for us. And then Ark in 4th place. We expected a little bit of bigger things from Ark, but you'll never know. He might have decided that he'll just chill out for a bit and just enjoy the positioning that he's in. He feels comfortable in that. And then followed by Jock in 5th place. That's an interesting one. He's always in top 3, but we are expecting a lot of things from these guys on the track today, as they are about to start the race just now. So yeah, that is quite interesting that Jock is in 5th place, but you'll never know. It could be a strategy. And then we've got Rascal in 6th place, followed by Gerbster in 7th place. And then we have 8th place Skekski, Drum in 9th place. That's yeah, Drum and Lucius. I'm a little bit wondering what is going on there. And that just covers just roundabout it of the points tables, the guys who are in the points, but unfortunately couldn't see the rest of the other guys who follow in the rest of the other positions. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys are ready for this, because this is going to be one heck of an insane race we're going to see today from this Tier 2, from the Redline Racing League on Austria, and we're going to be rocking this all out with a lot of energy. I'm sure these guys are super amped up, and they really want to make sure that they get a really good launch. It's going to be a huge scuffle all the way towards the first corner, and hopefully these guys will stay away from each other and we won't be seeing any spare parts lying around in that first corner. But you know how it is. I'm definitely going to get there and there a few spare parts, but we'll have to see how this goes on. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping you guys are ready to rumble with these guys in Tier 2. Here we go. And here we go. So that is definitely looking fairly okay. I think they're currently on... Oof, a bit of contact there. But that is definitely looking really good, right? Oh! Oh my word! That is not what we want to see, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. That is definitely not what we want to see, ladies and gentlemen, as we lose two drivers right after the first corner. Oh my god. Right now we are under VSC. Oof, that just ended a really good race that we could have had, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like the middle section of this race will be giving us a lot of action. Like Tris getting a really nice clean getaway from there, and Ruskell managing to get himself into second position right there. So we'll just be able to keep away from the likes of Jock and Drum. But here we go again as the race resumes. We are now back onto it again, as now we go down the start-finish straight, and Tris trying to really fend off the guys right behind him. Will he be able to keep his teammates away from him, or what's going to happen right now? Are they going to work as a team? That is the other question. Will they be able to keep the Ripple of Jock away from there? Now let's try get on board of Jock and see if he'll be able to make any moves. Ooh, managing. Whoa, that is quite close from Ruskell, losing his back end there, almost knocking off Jock, closing that whole entire door on Jock. But oof, that is dangerous moves out there. Jock having to back off from that one right there. Now he's in the clutches of Drum. Drum is right behind Jock. He wants a piece of Jock right there. It's nice and close. We'll have to see how this turns out for these guys as time goes. Oof, this is quite interesting. So Drum is on medium compound tires, but he has proven to be quite consistent with those. So we'll have to see if he'll be able to stay right behind Jock and keep the tow going for him, or will he just not manage to keep up with those soft compound tires? But he does seem to have a really good exit coming out of there. Tristan setting another fast lap right there. Oh, okay, so it looks like the guys are now doing 108s right there. So that is looking really good there for Drum, managing to get the fastest lap right there. So with those medium compound tires, it looks like he is on fire. That is what we're looking for right there. Lucius is right behind Skiersky. Oh, yeah, we're seeing a bit of a position change right here when you see Skiersky going out wide, as we have Paradox going right in the inside of Skiersky right there, managing to take his place. Ooh, that is not looking good for Skiersky right there. But let us try and see, will Gerbster be able to take Ruskell out on this few coming corners right here. Ooh, that is not looking good for Ruskell there, as he did mess up his corner right there, managed to drop himself all the way down to 4th position. Unfortunately, he did not capture that, but that is not looking good for him at all, as it seems like he might be struggling with those of his setup right there. Ooh, Jock setting the fastest lap right there, a 107. Ooh, here we go. it looks like Gerbster just backed off a little bit there. He didn't bother himself to try and overtake Rascal right now. Will he be able to take Rascal going up to the second corner? Well, oof. Let us see how this move pans out right now. Will he be able to make a move on Rascal right there? Rascal seems to be closing that inside line right there. Oof. Alright, it's unfortunate that Gerbster did not manage to get that move completed, but right now he's in the clutches of Skieski, who's managed to have a bit of DRS, but Arc setting us with a 0.107.1. That is looking really good for him right there. So that is going to be quite interesting. Now will we have another move coming from Gerbster right now behind Rascal here? I'm hoping there will be something. Come on, Gerbster, you can do something. But he's already used up a lot of his ERS. Rascal's got half of his ERS still, so he will be able to most probably stay out of trouble on the start-finish going through that straight right there. So, Gerbster getting a really good exit out of that last corner right there, managing to get DRS and use a bit of his ERS. Will be able to finish that move right there. He does manage to finish the move, taking that inside line right there. Rascal managing not to get any DRS, but now Rascal is under attack from Skieski. Will we be seeing a move? Skieski making a move on Rascal right there. Rascal keeping that inside line right there. And Rascal was right on the outside, managed to keep his position right there. Skieski having to back out of that. Rascal getting a really good exit right there. So that was a bit of action right there coming from these guys. And we hope to see a little bit more of that and a few more trickier or smarter moves coming from these guys. But they are keeping it quite clean as possible. But yeah, let us have a look and see how this goes. Let's try get on board with Rascal and see if he'll be able to make any progress on getting closer to Gerbster. But seems like Gerbster slowing down almost to complete halt right there in the very final corner, but also Rascal has used up most of his ERS, and we have Skieski right out of DRS, and he's managing quite well. He is on his medium compound tires. He'll be jolling as soon as he gets onto the soft compound tires. And now we're going to be seeing a move coming from Skieski. Rascal almost clipping Skieski right there in the straight. And Skieski managing to close that up quite well and finishing that move in a really clean manner without any issues. Now Rascal should be getting DRS, but Skieski did manage to get himself nice and close to Gerbster to get DRS through that straight. But yeah, it looks like now it's over for Rascal to try and get their position back for now. But let us have a look and see how this turns out for this guy. As you see now, Rascal might be pushing back to try and get his position back right now as they go through towards the second to last corner. Will he be able to get a really good exit right clipping that inside corner quite well? He definitely does, better than Skieski, and carrying out a lot of speed towards the very end of that last corner. That is definitely looking good for him, but I would still wait a little bit with that ERS and keep it stored up for these coming straights. Just along with him, I mean the DRS zone, and just getting closer and closer. It's all good, but it seems like he is quite eager to get as close as possible to Skieski, but Skieski is getting closer and closer to Gerbster. So let us now get on board on Skieski's car. Will he be able to cover the gap between him and Gerbster? It seems like he is doing a really good job at getting the gap nice and closely. So we're gonna have to see on how this goes between these two guys right here, as Skieski is on mediums, managing to keep up with the pace of the guys on soft compound tires. This guy is showing us a lot of talent that you don't really have to take the soft compound tires to go nice and fast. So this is going to be interesting. It will make him a dangerous man as soon as he gets on those soft compound tires when he goes on his second stint. So this is quite interesting. Managing to clip that apex quite well, carrying out a lot of speed going towards that final corner. So that is definitely looking really good for him right there. Not using his ERS, just using DRS. Very nicely done there. Managing to hit his braking point on point, and getting another DRS, and getting closer and closer to Gerbster. And oh gosh, Oh dear, it's about to happen. Gerbster is now panicking, having to squabble a little bit coming out of that exit of the corner right there. Ooh boy, ooh, we got a leash on the side of the track right. Ooh, that is not looking good for her. But ooh, she needs to get the car back onto the track to avoid being in last position there. As you see, Spoon is about to go right past her right there on the time. Oh, definitely Spoon managed to go past Alicia. But right, so let us now keep in track what's going on up right in front of us right here. As you see now, Rascal is nice and close to Skeski. He's pushing really hard. Skeski really hitting those apexes quite well right there, carrying out a lot of speed on the exit there towards the start finish line. And another DRS zone for Skeski, and it looks like Gerbster is using a lot of DRS, so eventually he will run out of DRS and the car will have nothing more to give him on the straight. As you see Skeski catching up to Gerbster. Okay, now backing off a bit there, trying to get a really good exit on him. They both managed to get the similar speed coming out of that. Will we now be seeing a move from Skeski as he goes down towards the corner? Will he be able to make that move and complete it? Going in the inside lane right there, keeping it nice and clean, locking up a little bit there and making sure that he does not run the other guy wide, and he does it quite swiftly and nicely. Now we got another car right behind Gerbster, which is Rascal. He might want to have a piece of Gerbster right there. Now will we be seeing any moves from Rascal right here? Will he have... Ooh, Rascal losing a little bit of his back end of the car, losing a lot of speed on that exit right there. So now he's going to have to play another game of catch up towards Gerbster. Ooh, that is not looking good at all for him. Now let us have a look and get on board with Skeski. As you can see right now, he's still not using his ERS. It's still on automatic. Yeah, that's looking good for him right there. Giving Gerbster a bit of DRS right there, so it will keep Gerbster close to Skeski, but he is definitely losing his pace a bit there as Skeski pulls away almost on every corner. Oof! Oh, almost rear-ending Skeksi right there. Skeski giving a bit of a shake and bake coming out of the corner right there. That was quite an interesting exit there for Skeski. Ooh. Right, ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think? Will Gerbster be able to catch up to Skeski? No, I don't think so, but you guys tell me if he will be able to catch up or not. But yeah, this is quite an interesting race that we've seen right here, and we see Tris managing to keep Jock away. Ooh, Gerbster going quite wide there. That might get him into the clutches of Rascal if he can get himself clean corners to catch up to Gerbster, because it looks like Gerbster is struggling, especially on that middle sector right there in sector 3. But we'll see how that goes for him. Ooh, we've got Tris who's now decided to go into the pits. Now he's on his softies. That is looking super terrific for him. So he might go for another set of softies. We'll have to see and find out how this goes. Now Jock has to now push as hard as he can, as Tris is still on his first lap with those softs. Still need to get up to temperature, but by the end of the lap he'll be back up to speed. So Jock is going to have to push really hard to make sure he catches up to Tris right there. So we've got Drum right in front of us here, and let us try to get on board with Gerbster right here, who's managed to keep up with Skeski. But I would assume the only reason why he could catch up is because, well, not really catch up, but messing up the exit right there. Oi. Too many mistakes. He could have been closer to Skeski, but he's been doing so many mistakes right there. Now we see that Skeski is almost in striking position to get the DRS. So that is definitely looking on the upside for Skeski right here, as he is behind Broom, and they both have the same compound tires. He is definitely catching up almost hundredths of a second on every lap. So we'll have to see if Drum is going to have any magic to use right now. Using Skeski using a bit of his ERS there. Wow, it's been a while. We haven't seen him use his ERS. That's quite interesting. Now let us have a look and see how much ERS Drum has. Oh, that is not looking good for him there. But now let's get on board now with Skeski. Will we be able... we see Tris is about to make a move on Drunken right here. Oh, Tris getting a penalty. That is definitely going to ruin his time against his end lap time against Jock. So if Jock keeps it nice and clean, he'll be able to keep up to Tris. But Jock has decided to go on the hard compound tires. Nice, interesting strategy right there. Scott, are you still gonna go for the soft mediums? Like it, just a one stopper, or you're not? That's quite interesting there. Scott, just let me know if you're still gonna do that. Oh, Tris deciding. Oh, yeah. That is definitely not good. Tris going in again. That is quite interesting. Going for mediums this time. Oh, okay. He had a broken wing. So right now it's just going to be going out for mediums. Okay. Now that's okay, I guess. And it's gone hard compound tires. All right. That's unfortunate for Tris. He's going to be missing out on that pole position unless if he can manage to push himself all the way hard. Right now we are seeing Skeski getting a pin. Whoa! We have a car that is a Ferrari that is over 10 right there of Lucius. That is not good for him. But Skeski getting a penalty right there for track limits. Oh yeah. That's gonna ruin his time out here. But he did manage to catch up to Drum. Let us have a look and see if he will be able to make a move on Drum as he gets a nice good DRS on the south finish straight. Getting a bit closer and closer right here. Definitely he's gonna back off and he's not gonna try to push to go past him. Let us have a look and see. Going to second corner. Will he be able to make a move on Drum? Drum, I'm sure, has no ERS by now. He has a little bit of it, but he does manage to keep Skeski a little bit at bay. So Skeski keeping away there just to make sure he gets a better exit than Drum. And nope, Drum gets a quicker exit than Skeski. So he's going to have to deal with the fact that now he's just going to have to sit with Toe and DRS going down to the next corner. So he's going to have to try and manage these coming corners well to get himself nice and close to Drum. But it looks like Drum is getting a bit of a faster time in the third sector. So that is quite an interesting now. Okay. So these guys are now sitting on 13 laps on these medium compound tires. They should start falling off just now. But whoa. This has been one heck of an interesting. Whoa! We have a collision right here between Drum and Skeski. Oh, that's gonna penalize Skeski right there. That is not good at all. These guys need to stay away from each other. That is not good at all. Right now we have Drunken on 14 laps on those medium compound tires. What is he trying to do? Is he trying to go for a one stopper? That's going to be one heck of an interesting one right here, ladies and gentlemen. The collision right there has most probably going to destroy Skeski's time right there as he's got a penalty. Whoa. We'll have to see and find out how things go for him. And it looks like Skeski has gone out for soft compound tires. Hey. Will he be able to do 15 laps on those soft compound tires? Ooh, Drunken Master, the Irishman, losing a bit of the back end of his car. I think it's about time, young man, to change to another set of tires because those tires do not seem to be giving you any faster laps than you were before. But we're going to have to wait and see and find out how he does. Now he's in pole position and let's see what kind of a pit strategy will he take. Ooh, still going out there. I have a feeling he's going to try to push a few more laps, go all the way to lap 18 and then go for the soft compound tires, which will, again Jock gets a penalty. That will ruin it's going to ruin his chances to get himself into pole position. If he carries on gathering all these penalties, that is not good for him at all. So let us have a look right here. We got Götze right behind Jock. Götze's got a medium compound tires and Tris getting a penalty right there. Yeah. These guys, they are just getting these penalties like jelly tots. But right now, will Götze be able to manage to keep up with the pace? Yeah, see, Götze uses that ERS all the time. Does he have an off button for this ERS? This is quite interesting. I don't think he has. I mean, this guy's forever using the ERS. Look at that. Whoa. Man, Götze, you need to learn how to conserve your ERS, man. You need to just really control yourself. But anyway, so will he be able to catch up to Jock? Oh, it definitely looks like he is, and he will be definitely getting Jock's position. As you can see right here, Gripster does have a lot of temperature in his tires, having a lot of grip there. It looks like Jock is still struggling for a bit of temperature with those hard compound tires, but they should be able to get some temperature on this coming lap right here. Paradox getting a 3-second penalty. Oh, not good for him right there. But let us see how this is gonna go for Jock, as now Grips has DRS going towards the second corner, and will he be able to get a really good entry right there? It does get a good entry, managing to keep the wheel spin minimal, and yeah, having a pretty fair exit on the corner right there. They both have a similar exit on that corner, so that should not make much of a difference. Oh, Jock going in nice and deep there, keeping it nice and tidy, carrying out a little bit of speed going on that exit right there, but still not managing to keep away from Gerbster. But Gerbster using his ERS almost all the time. Whatever he has, he keeps using it, so he's gonna have to really start getting himself closer and closer to Jock. But Jock has got a 6-second penalty, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, 3-second penalty. So that is a very big bad advantage for Jock right there, as Gripster is right within the 3-second penalty. So we're going to have a look and see how this goes for Gripster. Will he be able to take Jock on this coming corner? Nope, Jock getting a really good exit there, and Gripster managing to just keep the car nice and tidy, but not getting a really good enough speed out of that first corner right there. So now let's have a look, and a really good entry right there, keeping the minimal. Nice good shot shifting right there, getting a bit of DRS. That should be able to, if he can keep himself nice and close to Jock on these coming few corners. Oh, almost hitting Jock right there, going out wide onto the gravel, and that's giving Jock a bit of an edge to just run away and say to the loose boy, and that just gave the position to Droom, who's on his hard compound tires. Oh, another place lost right there by Gerbster from Ruskell. Ruskell taking that third position right there. Oh, that is so unfortunate. And we do definitely know that Ruskell is a faster racer than Gerbster. So will Gerbster be able to get that extra oomph or that extra voodoo magic to catch up to Ruskell? Or will he just will be chilling right behind Ruskell right here for him? But we'll have to see. Oh, Skekski is right behind Gerbster right here. This is an interesting one right here. We're almost getting a DRS train as Gerbster gets nice and close to Ruskell. Will he be able to make a move, or he's just going to back out of it? Just backs out. Backing out will put him in the clutches of the guy right behind him, which is Skekski right there. Ooh, shaking and baking coming out of the exit there, and getting some DRS. He would have lost a little bit of speed right there. And now we have Skekski using that DRS. Try catch up to Gerbster. No, not making any moves, but getting himself nice and close. Ooh, Ruskell going out wide there, losing the back end of the car. That is not good at all. If Gerbster had managed to get a really good exit, he would have been able to go right past him. But we're going to have to see. This is now... Ooh, whoa, that was a close one right there between Skekski and Gerbster. They almost had a bit of contact right there. Gerbster managing to keep the car intact as soon as he hit the gravel. That is really good skill from him right there. But whoa, well done, Gerbster, for keeping that car nice and stable and clean right there, boy. But we're gonna have to see now. He's gonna have to bring us some action right here. As we see, Skekski's up for revenge. He wants to get himself right there into the top 3. Droom getting a 3-second penalty, leveling the fields between him and... Oh, nice move coming from Skekski right there, as we see Ruskell didn't manage to keep his place. Wait, that is not good. But yeah, Skekski is on the faster tires, so he should have a lot of speed. He should be able to catch up to the cars coming up front. Let us have a look and see. They all have a 3-second penalty. This should be one heck of an interesting race leading towards the very much finish. Will the guys in the hard compound tires, will they be able to keep this guy on his Swifty soft compound tires? We see Gerbster right there sitting right behind Ruskell's engine here. Will he be able to make a move or not? It's quite interesting. We haven't seen Gerbster doing any moves recently, but would hope to see him do some move on Ruskell. Whenever it gets closer to Ruskell, he seems to fear and just is too hesitant. You know, I mean, look at his pace, it's okay and everything. He is sitting on DRS, on his ERS most of the time, but his pace is okay. He should be able to take on Rascal right there. I mean, he's got similar entry speed and similar exit speeds as Rascal, but he seems to be quite shy whenever he gets close to Rascal. Or maybe he just hasn't learned how to take... Ooh, we have a bit of a tussle right there between Druam and Skekski right there. Druam opening up. Ooh, positioning. Oh, no. That is not looking good for Druam. As you see, Rascal will be able to try to do anything as he tries to take that inside corner. Rascal just managing to keep himself there and having a bit of a good exit, but Skekski's going to have that inside corner as Rascal goes around the outside and having to back off. And let us see, will Rascal try to make another move again? I have a feeling he's going to try and make a move going towards that last corner right there if he does get a really good exit. But we're going to have a look and see how this turns out. Oi. This is one heck of an interesting event here, ladies and gentlemen. Oi. Yeah. Oh, wow. Rascal was on the attack and he lost a little bit of steam right there after Druam had a bit of a oopsie on that slow corner and going a little bit too wide. Rascal getting a 3-second penalty. Now he's leveling with these guys at the same field and they all have 3-second penalty. Now it's just a matter of who can push their car to the very limits right here. Oof, well, we got a back marker of Lucius right there. That should give Skekski a bit of DRS going down the straight towards the corner, and yep, he definitely does get a bit of DRS, so that gives him an edge to keep his place for now. But Skekski locking up quite a lot there. Oh, somebody's panicking, and there's something bound to happen. Is he gonna make a mistake and let Rascal through, or he's gonna... Oh, nice apex clicking coming from Druam right there, and Rascal managing to keep out a lot of speed, but Druam seems to be having a really good exit speed, better than Rascal, but on this one he did not manage to get that on that corner. But yo, wow, that is quite interesting right there. Wow, what an epic battle that we've seen here, ladies and gentlemen. As whoa, Druam having to have a bit of shake and bake on the last corner right there. That is not what we are looking for. That is not what you want to see from that last corner, but managing to keep it nice and control there. Now he's nice and close, having a better exit than Rascal. We'll be seeing a nice good move, nice and clean, going to... Oh, Druam going a little bit wide there. That's quite interesting. It's a little bit scary right there. Will we have Rascal trying to make a move back as he uses his ERS and DRS? Let us see now, just to get himself nice and close to Druam. So far, oh, whoa, that's quite interesting. Oh, okay. Ooh, Druam going wide again, and the McLaren trying to peek in. Of Gerbster trying and get in it. Oh, goes running outside and manages to complete the move right there. Oi, that is really well done for Gerbster as he manages to make a move. Finally, we see Gerbster in action, ladies and gentlemen. Right there, that's what we want to see right there. Gerbster has now made a move. Now we have Jock and Skekski going down the pit straight as they go through the first corner. Bit of a choke up right there. Now Skekski's got a bit of DRS. He's now going to make a move on Jock, and he should be able to complete the move unless if Jock has managed to... Oh, Jock going right on the outside. Let's just have a look and see who gets the better exit right there. Jock manages to get a really good exit and having a... Oof. It looks like Jock has a bit of more ERS than Skekski right behind him. So this is quite interesting. Will Jock be able to keep Skekski away? Skekski is sitting on soft compound tires, which are faster than the hard compound tires. So that is going to be one heck of an interesting battle right here. We are seeing in front towards the end of the race, but we still have we still have a lot of laps to go really. And this has been quite an interesting battle right here. I have a feeling Skekski is still yet to go into the pits, or is he going to carry on with these soft compound tires all the way till the very end? We're going to have to see and find out from him. Oh, there we go. That's the kind of move that we're looking for there. Oh, both of them are going wide. If Skekski has managed to keep that nice and tidy. Ooh, Drunken getting the fastest lap right there in his AlphaTauri with a 106. That is looking real good for him there. But now we are currently focused on this battle right now. We actually have Gobs. We see Drunken right there making a move on his partner right there. He definitely made a move after setting the fastest lap. That is really good from Drunken Irish right there. But we will come back to these guys as we are now focused on seeing who's going to take this pole position up front. And we're also going to try to focus on Gerbster right here. He's nice and close to Rascal. Will he be able to, will Gerbster be able to get that inner piece of him to get more speed, or will he just struggle to go past Rascal as he usually did? It seems like he is afraid of Rascal right there. So now we have Skekski having a really good exit, it seems, right there on that first corner. Right now we've got Jock trying to break the toe from the guy attacking right behind him. But so far Skekski's not been able to make any moves on Jock. Jock having a better exit, and Skekski losing a bit of his rear end and shaking and baking and having to pack up the throttle a bit there. Now Jock, I don't wonder why he slowed down. That is quite interesting. I mean, he would have carried on, but who knows? We'll have to see how. Looks like. Okay. It looks like Gupsta has managed to make a move on Rascal right there. Well done to Gupsta. Wow, what another one again. Wow, this guy is now grown in just a single race. He's now decided that he's going to be taking some places right there, earning himself that third position, almost probably second position if he gets nice and close. Now let us have a look and see how this goes for Rascal and Jock going down to the start finish. Will Rascal will Skekski be able to make a move between him and Jock? Let us have a look and see. Oh, really good breaking point right there. Managed to have a really good fast exit right there. Now let us have a look. Will Jock have enough ERS to keep Skekski away? And Skekski managing to get into the move right there. And will he be able to close the door down on Jock and keep him away? And definitely does finish the move. And let us have a look and see. Will Jock be able to make a move back, or will he just stay right behind Skekski and just sit there in silence and suffer a little bit, as we have Gerbster managing to keep up quite well to these guys up top. He's surprised us quite a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what an interesting race we have right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let us have a look and see how this goes between these guys right up front. We'll try and have a look at other guys who are doing a bit of action in the midfield right there. We've got Broom catching up to Rascal. Seems like Rascal has been making a few mistakes and is trying to get himself back up to speed again. But we're looking at the times right there on the left side, and we'll try keep on track and see what happens. But right now it doesn't seem like Jock is able to keep up with Skekski with his soft compound tires, as Skekski takes those soft compound tires all the way to a very almost limit. So yeah, wow, what an interesting battle coming from these two guys right here. If Jock manages to keep himself nice and close. Skekski making, both of them making a bit of a mistake, shaking and baking coming out of the corner right there. That is not what you want to see from any of these guys up front, making a lot of mistakes, losing a lot of speed going towards the straight. But you know what, they both made it, and they're going to have to try a little bit harder. Jock is trying to get himself closer and closer into a DRS striking zone as he kind of slowly goes in and out of that 1 second barrier right there on the intervals. He is currently within the DRS striking time, but still managing to lose out a little bit. Oh no, unfortunately, as I predicted, Skekski has to go into the pits. Oh, that's gotta suck for him, as we see Jock is now going to be right in front, and he's going to definitely enjoy it. As you see the guys, some of the guys are going to be going into the pits, I would assume. But that is not looking good for Skekski. He's now lost positioning, and now that will be the end of his contention towards the top 3 right now. So wow, we just have Drum and Rascal just really most probably going to bring us a bit of a battle right here between these two guys, as Rascal gets closer and closer to Drum of those medium compound tires, which are faster than those high compound tires. But we're going to have a look and see how this goes between these two guys right here. Will Rascal be able to make a move on Drum, or will he just or Drum will be able to keep Rascal away from him from making any moves? Because right now, if Jock does not push harder, he's going to lose that pole position because Grubster is in contention of that pole position. Ladies and gentlemen, this is quite an interesting turn of events right as we see Grubster in the top 3, and he's going to be getting a podium definitely. It's just a matter of him keeping everything nice and clean. Ooh, Ruskell going a little bit wide there on that first corner. He's now starting to get quite desperate to try catch up to Droom, so he can be within striking position coming up on this straight right. No, Droom doesn't seem to have a lot of speed. That is not looking good for him. So now Ruskell's got a bit of toe and DRS on his side. He should be able to get him a little bit closer to Droom. Ruskell clipping that apex quite well, getting out a bit of speed, almost losing a little bit of the back end, keeping the car nice and tidy. Droom seems to be not handling those hard compound tires quite well. Whoa! Grubster goes on and manages to ruin his pole position chance. Oh my god, he's now gotten a penalty. That just ruined everything for him. He's now going to have to try and push as hard as he can to catch up to Chalk. But I feel like those medium compound tires are going to start falling off on the next 2 laps. He's not going to be able to catch up. But it looks interesting that we've seen the times drop quite quickly. Ooh, that was quite close. Skekski setting the fastest time there with those soft compound tires, a 1:05. That'll be interesting if Skekski catches up to these guys up front. He's getting closer and closer. Droom, you better start getting on that car because Ruskell is getting nice and close right there as they both have similar amounts of ERS, but Ruskell's got DRS on his side right there, so he just needs to manage his ERS wisely. So I would say don't use that ERS when you have DRS until you're within striking distance. Oof, making a mistake right there will cost him quite a lot. And Droom going a little bit wide on the S-turns right. Oh, Ruskell getting another penalty. Oh, that now just ruins everything for Ruskell right there. As he's, Skekski just Droom, what happened on that exit right there? Oh, giving Ruskell a nice, good overtake there, nice and easy peasy done. Tugboat life, not having to do too much. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this has been one heck of an interesting race right here between these guys, and now we have Droom having to chase with those hard compound tires. But definitely Ruskell's tires should start falling off badly right now. Right now for the leader, he just needs to stay away from any penalties, and he's got this in the bag for himself. But he should still have a bit of thread on those, a bit of meat on those hard compound tires compared to the mediums, because those mediums should be definitely dead by now, doing 18 laps on them already. So this is quite an interesting turn of events right here. Droom losing the back end a little bit, going towards the exit of that corner right there. So, that is definitely unfortunate for Ruskell, as Droom getting a 3-second penalty. What is wrong with these guys ruining their opportunities? Come on, gentlemen. What is going on? A little bit eagerness. Just Droom losing the back end again, shaking and baking on the exit of the first corner. Now he's in the clutches of Skekski, who's on his soft compound tires. He's going to definitely make a move on Droom and try to get himself nice and close to Ruskell so he can get himself onto the podium, getting the first sector in purple. Droom again shaking and baking out of a corner. Oh, that is not looking good. Looks like Droom is not coping quite well. Here's a clean move coming from Skekski right here. Droom is not coping quite well with those hard compound tires, and Skekski managing to finish that quite well. That whole entire... Ruskell. What happened to Ruskell there? Okay, well, that's quite interesting. But Droom making too many mistakes right there. It's unfortunate what happened to him there, but you know what? It is what it is. It's the game. Now, Skekski just really needs to get himself closer to Gerbster, but will he be able to manage to do something within the next coming 2 laps, or will he only just suffer the consequences? Ooh, Ruskell getting another penalty right there. 11-second penalty. That will drop him almost all the way down to 7th place. That will, there we go, we're getting some action right here. That's some meaty action that has just happened right there between Triss and Drunken. I would assume that maybe a mistake happened between these guys, but let us have a look and see if any of these guys are going to be making any moves on each other. Alright, Ruskell is actually in the pits. I was wondering what is going on as a position changed right there. Ruskell going out again on softs. He's not having a good race, this guy. You know, he's been trying his best, and I think he currently has the fastest lap, but he's been trying his best to we got Arc right there clipping the grass. That engine is not meant for grass cutting, but so right now we got Gerbster, the Gerbster man, getting closer and closer to Jock. Wait, that is what we are looking for right there. Gerbster making some moves and waves. That is quite an interesting one. As you see, Gerbster has been playing it quite nice and safe for a really long time, but right now we're seeing Gerbster getting closer and closer to Jock, and Jock is most probably starting to panic with those hard compound tires, and he's done 22 laps on the hards. Interesting. I mean, the hards should be okay. The mediums should be falling off, but it seems like Gerbster is going faster of those mediums, or maybe Jock is just struggling to keep those hards under control. Oh, that is not looking good for him, but we'll have to see and find out how this goes out and pans out for these guys. And you saw that one of the cars just went into the pits right there. I wonder who it is, and that's who just went into the pits. And come on, Gerbster, will you be able to make a move? Come on. Will you be able to make a move? Oh, we're seeing some action right here coming from Ruskell trying to make a move on Arc in the Reynolds right here. We'll be seeing Ruskell making a move quite soon, most probably towards. Let's have a look at the penalties. Oh, Ruskell, not a chance. You don't need to make a move on Arc, as you see. Ooh, Triss getting another 3-second penalty right there. That is not good at all. Right now we're on the final lap, ladies and gentlemen. Ruskell, even if Ruskell makes a move, he will not be able to take that position. So the only thing that's going to happen is he's just going to keep he's going to stay in the points, as Lucius is far behind. Ooh, Ruskell going quite wide right there, most probably allowing Arc, the conservative guy, just really chilling out there, knowing that he's going to get the easy peasy position as Arc comes through after getting the DRS. Looking really good for him there. But I don't think these guys, if I were Arc, I wouldn't battle this guy, because it's not really worth it, as he knows he's already got this position because of the penalties that Ruskell has. So the only thing that Arc needs to do is to make sure that is within that 2-second gap, to say, between the two of them. But let us see, will he be able to manage to stay within that gap to get that 7th position as we go through the last corner, and Arc manages to get it. Wow, well done to the guys. Wow, what a race, ladies and gentlemen, what a race. I must applaud these guys. They've done super well, and wow, what a race, ladies and gentlemen. I've thoroughly enjoyed that race. Well done to the guys who managed to get first place, and and a Gerbster guy managing to keep his positioning. That is quite interesting right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is quite interesting right there. Now, just let's us have a look at the standings right here. The guys who got into the points. Oh, this is looking really good right there. Skekski is going to be getting an extra point for that fast lap right there. So that is really good for him. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we will be signing off from the stream, and we will be starting the tier 1 stream quite soon. And GG's to the guys. As you can hear, that some good sportsmanship out there. And whoa, what a race and a half. I'm hoping you guys have enjoyed that race, because it's been One a heck of an awesome race right there. So I've loved that race, guys. I loved it to the very end. Okay, guys, now take care. See you guys on the next 2 spin, most probably in the next 5 minutes for the tier 1 racing league right here. So for Redline, just stay tuned on my channel and stay tuned on the Redline Racing League YouTube channel, as we are about to go live in the next few minutes. Take care and good luck to those guys racing in tier 1. Alright, signing off.